Hello, good morning, guys. This is your DIY assistant. It's a very lovely Tuesday morning, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys, due to from my lot of experience fixing different car make and model. Today we got a lot of cars in the garage. We have a Honda Crosster, we got a Corolla down there, we got a Peugeot 508, we got Volkswagen, we got Honda, we got Nissan, we got Chinese, we got Peugeot 406 there. I'm gonna be explaining to you top causes why your car AC system is not working based on my vast experience fixing most of this very car here. So I'm gonna be telling you based on different cars. Now, for most Peugeot, the first thing you want to check when your car AC is not working is what is the pressure, the amount of refrigerant within the system. Is it okay as it should? Now I'm gonna go in depth details in some other when I get visual with some other cars. Now let's go over here. This is the same rules apply here. The same rules apply here. As a matter of fact, that's the main reason why I'm fixing this very car here. This very car came to my garage and the customer said the AC is not blowing cold. So the first thing I have to check here is to make sure that there is refrigerant. So each time you want to check your car when your AC is not working, check if it has a sufficient refrigerant. Having refrigerant is not enough. Having the sufficient refrigerant is the key takeaway trick most mechanics will not want to teach you. Because when they teach you that, then you're not going to be coming back to your garage anytime soon. However, the manufacturers have been helpful in some way. They keep a sticker here, a label that shows you the right refrigerant that you need to use on this very car and the capacity. Now, if you read the label there, you're going to see. So this one here is a maximum of 450 kg of refrigerant. That's equivalent of 15 ounces. So, and they show you that this one uses a PAG oil. That's a polyalkylene glycol oil as the oil for this very compressor, and it says should be serviced by a qualified technician. However, with this very trick here, you will be able to know exactly what to do when your car AC is not working. Now, the second thing you want to look out for, the first one we just ended here, is no refrigerant or insufficient refrigerant can make your car AC not to work. The second thing is the compressor is bad. For obvious reason, the compressor for this very car here is bad. That's the reason why you can see everything wrapped up as it is right now. We set up everything as it should, remaining the compressor to get in there. So when the compressor get bad, the AC is not gonna blow cold. And the simple fix for that is to replace it. Now the next one, which is the third one why your car AC is not working, is that the condenser is clogged. When the condenser is clogged, it's not going to be allowing air to pass through these fins you can see here and allow the process of condensation to take place. And when that happens, the AC is going to be blowing half cold, half warm, and sometimes it's going to be blowing warm. So the best thing to do for you to do in that regard is to flush this condenser. Don't replace it except you have a lot of money, then go ahead and replace it. But if you don't have, you can flush it and take a look at what changes, what has improved and what has not improved. Then the next one is a bad fan. A bad fan, radiator fan. The radiator fan is not only meant for a radiator fan, it's meant for both the condenser and the radiator. When the fan stops, the pressure increases. Don't forget, the refrigerant within the system here expands with temperature. So the increase in temperature, increase in pressure. When the fan stops, the pressure increases and the condensation stops. So you want to check and be sure that your fan doesn't stop working, because when it stops working, your AC stops working. Next one is a bad AC pressure switch, which is this guy right here. When the AC pressure switch goes bad, it prevents power from going to the compressor. Why is a pressure switch there? Well, it serves as a switch, but these days it's now as a sensor. It senses the amount of refrigerant that's present inside the system. If it is below 50 psi, then it cut off the power going to the compressor to save the compressor. So by default, it is designed to save the compressor from failing. So for most of you who are bypassing it, you are creating a problem, a time bomb for later, which the customer is going to pay for severely. You want to check the AC pressure switch if your AC compressor is not getting power, if your AC is not blowing cold. Now, that's not over yet. When your AC is not working, you want to also open this very fuse box here. There is a part called magnetic clutch coil. Magnetic clutch, that's it right there. So you want to check that very relay, which is this one here. If that relay is bad, it's not going to allow power to go to the compressor. That is where your compressor doesn't engage. This can be very easy to be spotted if your car AC is equipped with fixed displacement compressor. You will be able to see if the clutch is engaged or not. But if it's a variable displacement compressor that doesn't have clutchless type, you will not know the difference between when the clutch is engaged and when it's not engaged. However, to make sure that power is flowing, you want to make sure to swap this relay with another if your relay is not getting power, your AC compressor is not getting power. Next is also fuse. There is a fuse that controls the power that goes to the compressor. So you want to make sure that the fuse that is related to the AC compressor there is not blown. If it is blown, replace it with the right amperage. Like you can see here, 20 amp is rated with green, 15 is blue, 10 is red, 7.5 is dark red or dark brown. So that's how they are rated. So find the rating, the right rating for yours. And if you keep blowing, then it means there's a short within the circuit which you need to find out, you need to figure out. If you don't figure it out, then the AC is not going to work. If the AC is not blowing cold enough, you want to check if the refrigerant quantity is as it should. Because if it is not, that's equally going to translate to one side is not cold, one side is cold. That is the common symptoms you're going to be noticing when your car AC is underperforming. And one of the top causes why your car AC, the passenger side is more colder than the driver side. Isn't that genius? The manufacturers knows that if they allow the driver side to get cold, why it's the passenger side, a lot of people are not going to give a shit about us. So that's the reason why they designed it that the passenger side is going to be colder, and you who owns the car, who is constantly sitting at the driver position, is going to be sweating. So you will quickly go to fix the problem yourself. So fix the problem either by mechanical yourself. The common cause is low refrigerant level. The second cause is bad AC compressor. The third cause is leak in the system. I can go all the way, there is a whole lot. So I'm going to talk about that exclusively in another video. But at least you have gained a knowledge of exactly where to start from when your car AC is not working at all. Now let's say the system, the blower motor is not blowing. What you need to check here is to open the glove compartment, and there is a pollen filter there. Whenever it's clogged, it's not going to allow air to come outside here, and when the air is not coming out of the vent sufficiently, then you're going to be getting cold on your hand when you touch it, but it's not going to be circulating into the car to get it cold enough. The next is when there is no air coming at all. It is also possible when it is too restrictive, when there is too much clog on the air filter, you're not going to be getting any air coming out of the vent. So don't be quick to think that your blower motor is bad, which is obvious, which can actually attribute to air not coming out when the blower motor is bad. However, before replacing your blower motor when your AC is not working, you want to check the fuse underneath the glove compartment here under the steering column, and be sure that the fuse that's responsible for the blower motor is not blown. Any fuse that is blown when you're checking the glove compartment should be replaced. Different cars hide their own on different place. Like in Volkswagen, you might see it somewhere in this very part. I don't know if Honda has joined the group. Mercedes, you also see it in that very part. You might see it somewhere around here. So find it. If there is any fuse that's blown, replace it, and you're on your way getting your car AC back working. These are the top reasons why your car AC is not working. I hope you find this very helpful. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.